Hi, my name is Doyin Ife and you're welcome once again to Breed Abundance. This is a channel where we learn how to make, manage, multiply, and master money. And in today's video, we'll be looking at how to save while maintaining your lifestyle, how you can save money while still maintaining your lifestyle. Most times when we talk about saving, the first thing that comes to the mind of a lot of people is that they've got to let go of what they like they've got to deny themselves of something before they are able to save. Yes, there's a place of delayed gratification when it comes to saving, but in today's video, we'll be looking at how we can save without letting go of what we actually like. The first tip I would like to share that will help you save money without changing your lifestyle is actually what I call loyalty card. Yeah, I'm sure you've heard about it. Loyalty cards. Loyalty cards actually have loyalty points, and this is a situation where you normally make purchases from a particular store and they've extended to you what they call loyalty card, meaning that they appreciate your patronage and they are extending loyalty card to you, which will give you loyalty points. And the loyalty points always have monetary value. They always have monetary value. So I remember there was a store I normally make purchases like on a monthly basis in Lagos, Nigeria then. And after shopping there for a while, I discovered they had a loyalty card. They told me about it at the point of pay one of those days. And why not? I registered for it. After several months, I discovered that I've acquired points that had monetary value that was equivalent, or I think a little above what I would normally spend on a monthly basis in that store. So that particular month, I didn't have to pay money. I used my loyalty card to actually pay for everything I bought that month. And what did you think I do with the money? I actually saved that whole money for that month. Wow, and that was quite some saving for me that month, and that actually made a difference in my savings for that year. So when it comes to loyalty card, I don't joke with it at all. I don't joke with it. So anywhere you are, for most stores in most countries, they usually have loyalty cards. So you can find out at the point of pay. You can ask any of the cashiers, they will tell you about it. And usually they will even tell you about it without asking, sometimes, because it's also in their favor for you to keep coming and patronizing them. And it's also in your favor for you to get points when you patronize, that store. So it's a win-win. That's where I see it. It's a win-win. You get to save some money, and the store to get to keep you as a customer. I know at this point some people are thinking, oh, what if the store start taking advantage of me just because they know that I will keep coming back? The loyalty card, keep taking me back to buy from the store. What if the store decide to hike their prices to make some money off me so that they can use that money to now pay for the loyalty points? Usually this does not happen, but if this happens, what you can do is to once in a while just check prices online in other stores to see what is happening in other stores. By doing that, you can be able to check if the prices are reasonable or if they are not. This will lead us to the second tip, and this second tip is actually the use of apps that help in saving. The use of some apps that can help us with savings, and there are quite a lot of them. So you need to do your research to get to know the particular one that can serve your purpose, that can serve you in the area where you actually want to save. So let me cite some examples. So there's a particular app that helps with price matching. So for instance, if you shop at the place where you have loyalty card and you keep going there regularly, another way by which you can be sure or you can check that you are not being taken advantage of in terms of the price is to price match. So there's this store where I do my groceries monthly, and I discovered that, and I have loyalty card there, yes, using the first tip. So the second tip, a friend of mine now told me about this app that I can use to price match. So you can, before I go shopping, I can check the items I want to buy to see the prices other stores are selling. So at the point of making payment, if there's any item I bought in this store and there's another store that is selling at a lower price, this store is ready to price match. And that means once you show them that another store is actually selling it for a lower price, this store will actually allow you pay that same rate the other store is selling it for. and I actually experienced this. So the first time I actually used this app, I bought an item which was going for $19.99. And by the time I was about making payment, in fact, that day I didn't even check the app. I was just, about making payments. I just quickly went to the app, I scrolled through, and I saw that particular item was on sale in another store for $9.99. So when I showed the cashier, she was like, "Oh, great." And, you know, I was about to pay the $9.99. I was in shock, like, oh, so this is how I can just save $10 just like that on one item, just by using an app that helped me to price match. So this is something you want to consider. There are several of these apps out there, so just check the one that works for you. There's another one I've heard of that we actually give you coupons. There are some apps that actually show you coupons that are applicable to the site where you're making purchase. So this is another kind of app that will help you with your savings. There is also this app that when you make purchase, for instance, if you buy something that is $9.99, it will help you save the $0.01. It will round it off to like $10 and save that difference in your savings account. So you don't, these are little change here and there that you're not even conscious of, that will not even have any impact on you. But at the end of the year, by the time you check the accumulation of all these small change here and there, you discover that it has amounted to quite something, impactful and something good. So you can just check around your area, check in your neighborhood, check in your country, available apps that can help you to save. And this will go a long way in making you save without putting your lifestyle on hold. So you can keep maintaining your lifestyle at the same time you're able to save some money. That's good, right? So another saving tip that's actually stood the test of time is bulk buying. When you buy in bulk, it actually saves you some money because it comes in cheaper than when you buy retail. So when you buy something in a larger quantity, that is what is called bulk buying. So usually it is advised that whatever it is you use regularly, if you see that you can buy it in bulk, it's better to buy in bulk and save some money, because eventually it's something that you will still get to buy because it's something you use regularly. So when it comes to items that you use regularly, it's good to buy in bulk because it will actually save you some money. The price will come down when you're buying in bulk. And this applies to both physical and even services. I mean both physical products and services. For instance, when you want to buy some courses, you see they have bundle products and bundle programs, and when you buy the bundle, it comes in cheaper than when you buy individual courses. So this applies to various items and various things that you spend money on. So each time you want to make a purchase, try and look out for bulk purchase. If the bulk purchase is available, it's good to buy the bulk purchase so that you can get to save some money. Even when it comes to services, for instance, your subscription, usually when you pay the annual subscription, it comes in cheaper than when you pay on a monthly basis. You get to save some money by bulk buying. So bulk buying is something that you will want to start making use of if you're not already doing that, because it will save you quite some money. But there's a caveat here. You don't buy something in bulk if it's not something you need. Don't just buy because it will save you some money. Because if it's not something you use regularly, if it's not something you need, buying in bulk will amount to waste of money. So the caveat is it should be something you use regularly. It should be something you actually need. That's a caveat to buying in bulk. Another very good saving tip that will ensure that you keep your lifestyle while saving some money is seasonal sales. So stores actually have sales at different points in time depending on different reasons. There are times that there could be sale because a particular item is getting close to expiration. So instead of them allowing the items get expired on their shelf, they rather reduce the price and let people come buy. So if it's something you use regularly, like you need something like now and they are selling it off because the expiration is closed, you can as well buy it because you get to use it before it expires. So that's a good deal. You save some money and you still get the items that you actually need without changing your lifestyle. Another reason why stores sometimes go on sale is because there might be a change of season. They are getting rid of old items sometimes and bringing in new items, or they are trying to change a particular design to a new design, so they want to get rid of the old design off their shelf. And this is something you want, so you go there, buy it at that time, because you'll be buying it cheaper and you'll be able to save some money buying what you actually need, at a good price. Then sometimes it could be a festive season, it could be a period that something is happening, there's an activity or a festivity in the air, and the store just want to like get more people to patronize them. So at that time that they need more people to patronize them, they get to lower prices of some of their items. So it's still the same item, it's still the same quality, but you're getting it at a lower price. So this is a very good way of, maintaining your lifestyle, getting what you want, but at the same time you're saving some money. So the thing is, you need to have a list of those things that you want to buy. Get to know their prices before these festive seasons or this period of sales actually come up, so that you can check the price and be sure that you are actually getting a deal and that is not a scam. And the fact that something is on sale does not mean you must buy. So if you just go in and you see, oh, sale here, sale there, and you just get on top of all of it and you just keep buying because something was $100 and now it's $10 and you just buy. The question is, do you need it? Is this something you need? Don't just buy because it's ridiculously cheap. Buy because it is something you need. Because if you end up buying everything because the prices have come down, at the end of the day, it's clear that you don't need those items. So you have not saved anything. Rather, you have spent more money than required. So make sure you have a list of those things you would like to buy when they're on sales. Get to know their current price so that when they're on sales, you can compare and actually be sure that they are on sales. And you can actually buy those items, just those things that you need. And you're not buying just because it's on sale. Please don't forget to click on the subscribe button. Yes, jam that button right now. Click on that subscribe button. Like and share our videos with your friends and with your loved ones. Also, click on the notification button so that you can be the first to get our videos as soon as they are out. Still talking about sales. I remember a student of mine, once shared her experience. She normally buys a 5-liter bottle of oil every month for £13. And this particular month, she went to the mall to do her grocery shopping as usual. And she saw that the 25-liter keg of this same oil was on sale for £20. So she jumped on the offer. She bought the 25-liter keg, which will serve her for 5 months, because usually she needs just 5-liter bottle for a month. So if you multiply the 5-liter bottle at £13 over 5 months, that would have been £65. But now she has bought the 25-liter keg for £20. How much has she saved? She has been able to save £45 by just taking advantage of a sales season. And that is an amount of money that can easily go into her savings. She has not changed her lifestyle. She has been able to maintain the same kind of oil she normally uses, but she's now buying it at a cheaper price because she bought in a sales season. She took advantage of that sales season to buy the exact same thing she would normally buy, but at a cheaper rate. I can also add this to under bulk buying, because usually she will buy 5-liter bottle each. Now she bought the keg for 25 liters. So this can also fall under bulk buying. It can also fall under, taking advantage of a sales season. Whatever category you want to put this, the fact is that she's maintaining her lifestyle and at the same time, she's able to make some savings. Lastly, I would like to, just talk about this one, advance purchase. When you buy something in advance, it actually comes at a lower price, because it's a win-win for the vendor or the person you're purchasing from. The person is having your money well ahead of time, and the person has money to trade with before the time you actually need the service or the product. The same with you, you're putting your money down well ahead of time, so you're getting some savings for doing that. And a simple example would be a flight ticket. If you want to make a trip, you want to travel, and you're able to buy your ticket on time, you will be spending less compared to when you wait till the very last minute when you're about, embarking on the trip before you actually purchase the ticket. So advance purchase works for a lot of things. When you pay in advance, when you pre-order, you get it at a lower price compared to someone that is buying it at that very moment. So this is something you can also use to still maintain your lifestyle, because you're not changing what you're buying. You're actually buying that thing you want. You're actually buying that flight ticket you want to, the ticket you want to, the airline you want to fly with, without changing your lifestyle. So you're buying the exact thing you want, but you're being able to save some money. You are being able to buy it at a lower price. So this is a very good one as well for you to make use of. So in this video, I've been able to share 5 saving tips that you can actually make use of without impacting on your lifestyle. You can maintain your lifestyle, the exact lifestyle you have, and still be able to save some money. So I'm sure you've learned something in today's video. Please drop a comment in the comment section about something that you've learned today, or about one of the saving tips that you're already using or that you like to start using. And if you have some other saving tips, some other ideas on how to save money while maintaining your lifestyle, please, we love to learn from you. Please drop it in the comment section. Let's all learn together. Like I always like to say, it's good we learn together. It's good we share together so that we can all get better together. Thank you for watching this video. Until I see you in my next video, thank you and keep breeding abundance.